free agent signings. Brad Holmes' first year. Who do you think got paid the most? I guess don't say who. Give me a number. Like, what do you think? Oh, you're cheating. Get off your laptop.
All right.
Just give me a number. Like, what do you think's the most amount of money?
First year?
Yeah. I'll give you some context too. All right, Jared Goff literally had to be restructured so we could sign the rookie class.
Yeah. His first year. I'm trying to think.
All right, you're taking too long. I'm just gonna tell you.
Rashad Perriman.
Yeah, actually.
Really?
He's tied with.
He got paid the most. Let's go,
dude. You just screamed. The people had their headphones in, listening to us while giving us a 5-star review on a podcast platform right now. You just screamed their fucking headphones.
5-star review my Yelp.
Tell them sorry. $3 million. $3 million is the most money Brad Holmes spent in year one of free agency signings. Re-signings, he traded and re-signed Michael Brockers.
Yeah.
3-year, $24 million.
Re-upped Okwara, correct?
Re-upped Okwara. That was 3 years, $39 million. Okwara, younger, 7-sack season, 10-sack season, some promise there. Michael Brockers, kind of similar to where, on field at least, what John Kaminsky is. So maybe you look at that. 3 years, 24 divided by 3 is 8. Yes. Is he willing to pay Kaminsky? We'll see.
That was good math.
I think he's at least worth 7.
Kaminsky, yeah, 7.
All right. So year one. Granted, yes, the cap situation a little bit different. Actually, is there a way we can see what they were working with in the offseason for cap space?
Yeah. What did Terrell Williams get?
3. Yep.
What, 2 years, $3 million, or 2 years, $6 million?
Tim Boyle, 1 year, 2.5. Jamal Williams, 2 years, 6.
Excuse me, miss.
Terrell Williams, 1 year, 3. Perriman, 1 year, 3. Khalif, 1 year, 1.1. Josh Hill, 1.2. Then he retired. Fuck boy.
Yeah, that is
Charles
some
Harris,
shit, dude.
1 year, 1.7.
What a dick.
Anzalone, 1.7. Quentin Dunbar, 1.1. Dean Marlowe, 1.1. Yeah, he remember he was on the team. And he had some family issues, so he missed from training camp.
Yeah.
And I don't think he even came back to the league after that.
I don't think so either.
Maybe pop somebody in the parking lot like Sean Kemp. Very
Keeps
possible.
Receipts.
With that 40 on him.
Got the 40 on me. Fofo Bogdanovich.
Fofo Bogdanovich. All right, so I'm just gonna go ahead. I'm gonna dismiss year one.
That was trash. Yeah, trash list. I'll give that an F.
Okay, young Tim Boyle, Jamal.
Jamal, Anzalone, good signs. Everybody
Jamal,
else sucks.
Charles, Anzalone. Those 3 out of, and he wasn't really spending no bread either, though.
Yeah. No, yeah, those weren't. All of these deals that he's done haven't been like, come play for our team. It's like, we need a body.
And really what I'm doing, like, we're doing grades too, but I'm also trying to find like some level of consistency of like.
And these deals.
The type of money that he's offering.
These deals were still with Trey Flowers and Jamie Collins on the books.
Correct. Actually, yeah, here's another good question. Even though I did already read them, but you don't listen to me anytime. What do you think is the most amount of years he committed on these contracts?
Most amount of years?
Yeah.
2.
Yep. Jamal Williams.
Yeah.
What up, Chris?
Yeah, Spencer just alluded to it, and that was a question I wanted to ask coming into this segment, is you see Brad Holmes signing these players to short-term deals. How much of that do you think is just the couple years that they had to get out of the cap hell that they were in? Because remember the interviews in the beginning, he said we have to tear this thing down before we can build it back up. So
let's look at year 2.
Now that he's coming into some more time with some of those contracts, I presume almost all of those contracts are off the books now, right? Let's
look at year 2. Let's see what he did in year 2. What do you think is the most amount of money Brad Holmes spent in year 2 of free agency as the GM of Detroit?
Sean Elliott, right?
These are re-signs I'm looking at. I apologize. Let me go to ideations. No. It's actually, you're gonna be mad when you miss it.
Wait. DJ Chark.
Yep, $10 million. What do you think's the longest amount of commitment he made?
2 years.
1.
He signed everybody to 1-year deals?
Yep. DJ Chark, 1 year, $10 million. Isaiah Buggs, 1 year, $1 million. We'll round it up to $1 million. Chris Ward, 1 year, 2. Hughes, 1 year, 2.5, or 2.2. Deshaun, 1 year, 1.1.
You know why he did all of that?
You know why?
Let me take you into the mind of Brad Holmes. Shots, explosives. Pew, pew.
No, let me take you to the mind of Brad Holmes. More Tiana Trump.
Because he knew that money of Trey Flowers and Jamie Collins would be off the books. And like I said, all the guys that he brought in, aside from maybe Jamal and DJ Chark on an approved deal, and Jamal Williams is a realistic option.
Mm-hmm.
We're prove it guys, and like we need body guys, not
Yeah.
like we're bringing you in here to be a part of our team for the future, which is alluded to with these 1 year deals. It's just we need a space filler, or we want to see if you have what it takes to be a part of our future.
Well, remember when we were in Studio B and we were looking at like the Rams makeup of their defense, and it was all similar contracts. Like I truly feel like this is his philosophy, and it is smart when you think about it, because like in the way the Detroit Lions got stuck with that Trey Flowers dead cap money, the same way they got stuck with whoever else name you mentioned with their dead cap money. When you do these 1 to 2 year deals, you're not, and if you are, it's just 1 year and you're done.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I think that's just truly the philosophy. And then like within that,
You can't even get graded off of that.
what? Oh yeah,
Like
I know.
1 year free agent signings.
Yeah. I mean, we're doing it, so I guess you could. But on top of that, though, I want to mention, too, like, within those 1 to 2 year deals all spread all across that defense, Aaron Donald, which, okay, homegrown talent, you re-signed that. Yeah, obviously he's a stud. But they made the trade for Jalen Ramsey.
Yep.
They made the trade, signing Dominican Sue. But they made multiple trades, got multiple, like, big talent pieces.
Yeah.
So, like, if you're acquiring those pieces, you're going to have these guys on,
They
like,
get Miles Jack.
deals that are, like, more liquid. That makes sense. Liquidated. I don't know what I'm looking for.
Yeah.
Whatever. I hope that made sense.
That answers my question of just the approach. Was it just because he wasn't able to commit to a lot of big name players long term, or was it because that's just his mentality? And that seems to be his mentality, is keeping a bunch of flexible deals to open up the books and then go acquire the sure things that you know, rather than playing the free agency game.
And I think, and this is all like, I'm thinking out loud. I'm concluding to this out loud.
Yeah.
I really do, like, looking at this and just realizing what the Rams did, right? Go through these 1 to 2 year deals, and then star. We're flirting with stars on defense right now in terms of Jalen Ramsey. If Jalen Ramsey, if that does happen, that's one domino to where, like, if Bobby's still out there. This is a little crazy, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm just like, I guess, painting the picture. I'm not saying this for sure going to happen. This isn't the official type of speakeasy prediction that becomes true. This is just philosophizing out loud in my head with my brain and shit. Philosophization, you feel me?
Yeah.
No, but I think
philosophically,
I think he's laying a nest to acquire one of them big eggs. Big eggs are crack.
Big eggs.
You
Big
know,
old eggs.
I think Jalen Ramsey might be that big old egg.
We
I'm
haven't
coming to
heard
this out
much
loud.
out of Jalen Ramsey since that whole thing popped off with Detroit and Amon-Ra
Yeah.
on Twitter. You haven't heard many rumblings about, this team in talks for Jalen Ramsey. These guys are making a push for Jalen Ramsey.
Well, it's like I think a lot of teams are waiting until the draft. Lamar might his whole situation might even go down until after the draft.
Yeah.
Because teams are like they can see like, well, I want to get this young guy first. If I can get this young guy before I commit a guaranteed contract to Lamar. By the way, Lamar has to sign that deal before they can even like officially do any of that.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know that he's even like meeting with teams right now, or that his mom as his agent is calling teams. Do you have beef with that? His mom being his agent? That was actually a point that someone brought up to me. Like that's why the collusion is happening.
I don't have beef. I think it's stupid, but I don't have beef with it. Like,
Yeah.
He can do what he wants. I think if you're signing a multi-million-dollar deal, you should get an agent. But
Yeah.
I'm not like, oh no, he can't have his mom as an agent. Well, I don't think it's a good idea, but let him do what he wants.
Yeah.
Unless his mom's like an agent or a lawyer. I don't know.
I was going to point to like the LeBron and who's his best friend? Rich Paul. That happened, but
Yeah.
Rich is maybe also younger. And LeBron's fucking LeBron.
Yeah.
Yeah. LeBron's his
And you know
own
what?
agent.
The NBA is more progressive and open than the
A
NFL.
lot more progressive.
Yeah, NFL literally, again, I'll point to it again, literally had to fucking settle with Colin Kaepernick outside after their collusion case.
Yeah, look at what's going on with like Dan Snyder.
Mm-hmm.
When that shit happened in the NBA, Donald
Forced to
Sterling,
sell a team.
banhammer.
Yeah.
Sell the team, you're never coming back.
The Arizona Suns owner, too.
Suns owner.
Suns, yeah.
Banhammer.
Yeah.
Sell the team. Dude, Adam Silver's the man. And
He is.
David Stern was the man. RIP to a GOAT.
And you know what? I think the reason why, too, is those NBA contracts are guaranteed. So you piss those guys off, you're like in debt quite a few dollars.
Oh, for sure.
Where NFL is not, so you could still kind of fucking like be a prick,
Yeah.
you know. But do you think Brad Holmes is going to have another off season? I mean, he already kind of said he's going to, right? He didn't make it sound like he's going to sign any big name guys.
I hope it's Tremaine Edmonds, man. That's all I'm saying.
I have a screen recorder. I'll have to edit it and send it to Chris during the break. But I did screen record Brad Holmes saying that point blank. Like, we're not going to spend a lot of money on a guy.
Yeah,
who's
no,
still right
I think we already played that.
probably when it first went down.
Yeah.
But just to reemphasize, because some of these Lions fans be making shit up in the head.
Apologize.
They said they love Jared Goff and that he's gonna bring them a Super Bowl and he's got a real big one. What up?
Okay.
Now the
Christopher.
question to me is that if we identified the trends of Brad Holmes, how do we feel about that? Do you like that? Do you have faith in Brad Holmes? Because we all talk about his drafting ability, but to pull the big trigger and make a trade,
Well,
he was a
Chris,
part of that Rams front office. But
let me ask you this:
how do you feel about
Let me
him in
ask you this.
Detroit?
Did the team get better?
Yeah.
I like it. Minimal cost, I like it. And then when you feel like you're one piece away, you have the cap flexibility to make that move. I'm a fan.
Right.
Yeah.
I'm with it too, but I haven't seen the big trade yet, and that is the thing that if you get wrong, it's really bad, and
Yeah,
it can
if you're
hinder
making
your
big
franchise.
moves like that, you got to get them right, or you're
Yeah.
gonna get
Yeah.
you're gonna set your team back, and you're gonna get ostracized.
And how much faith do you have in him to do that?
I have faith.
Because I also like looking at his conservative approach to the offseason. Like, I don't know that he's going to make a trade like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, even the Jalen Ramsey one, a lot of people are thinking, like, I've seen people, like, willing to give up as much as that 18th pick. But in all reality, like, I don't think it's even that. I think he's going to be a second rounder. I think if it was a first-round pick offered or someone was that trade would have been made already before the draft. But who's to say?